Okay, so this is one of those videos that I think is going to stand the test of time. This is one of those videos that I really think you are going to need to watch quite a few times to let these lessons sink in. This is going to be 3 needy body language mistakes men make when trying to attract women, and when you do this, she loses desire. So let's say this one more time. 3 needy. Okay, what does that mean to be needy? That means you're signaling attachment. That means that you're basically signaling that you need somebody. These are going to be specific body language mistakes that men make, and oftentimes you don't even see yourself making them. So, body language mistake number 1. What are you doing, and why do we need to quit doing it? Let me show you. Body language mistake number 1 would be leaning in too closely when talking or when you're on a date. When you're sitting there paying very close attention to her, I'm going to show you why this starts to actually destroy attraction. When you're leaning in too closely when talking or when on a date, this is a huge issue. And another issue is reciprocating interest if she leans in closer to talk to you. So here's what happens. She leans in closer to show her interest level, or because she's attracted to you, so she wants to be closer to you. And then what you'll notice happen is if the guy feels that way as well, he will also lean in. Okay? What this is going to do is this is going to reciprocate interest, and that reciprocation of interest is going to slowly make her see your investment level. There's little things with your body language that matters. So here's what you got to understand. Women pursue men who are fleeting, meaning going away. Women pursue men who are fleeting. Like, he's going this way, and he keeps going this way, and she's going this way because he's going this way. Now, if she's going this way and then he decides to turn around and go this way, they meet in the middle. Most people call this right here mutual chemistry, and then the whole relationship dissolves. So the attitude you're trying to give off is like, I'm here, but I'm trying to go away from you slowly, or at minimum, I'm staying right where I am. And you're not over-investing with your body language. Why is this so important? This is so important because it signals your high interest. So you'll notice that the prettier you think she is, right? You think she's so pretty. The prettier that you think she is, you're sitting there on that date and you're like, oh gosh, she's so pretty. She's my ideal type. The prettier she is, you will hold eye contact more and naturally. And the funniest thing about guys is we think that us doing these things is like our form of like seduction, where this is going to help us. That's how logical men typically think about these things. And then it couldn't be further from the truth. Another thing a guy will do is pay attention to her more during the conversation and lean in closer. And now hypergamy thinks that she can do better. Because she sees that reciprocation of interest, hypergamy now questions your dating value, and now she exits. So this is the first body language mistake that you have to get rid of. Okay, so body language mistake number 2 would be giving a hug or a kiss goodbye first. Okay, or giving a hug or a kiss first when saying goodbye. So it's like, okay, I'll see you later. And then the guy will try to give like a hug goodbye or a kiss goodbye. You don't want to do this. Let me tell you something. It feels cringe inside. Like, it will oftentimes make you cringe deep down, because you know that deep down it's weak. You know that deep down it's weak. You know that deep down it's cringy. Okay? And here's what happens. Hypergamy is satisfied when she initiates these things first. So think of it this way. You're the strong, stable, masculine man, right? You're the man who doesn't necessarily need intimacy. You're the man who doesn't need a companion. You're the man who doesn't need a girlfriend. Because of that, you're showing strength. This is good. Now, when you signal that you need these things first, like intimacy or a hug goodbye or a kiss goodbye or things like that, what happens is you're now actually starting to demonstrate potential weakness. So this is super important, okay? Now, listen closely, okay? This point right here is even more nuanced. And here's what I mean. If she kisses you, you want to be the one to end the kiss first. Okay, so when 2 people kiss, somebody is going to have to pull away first and end it. It has to be you, and it has to be quick. The reason why is because if you signal that you're really trying to sit there and make out or kiss multiple times like that, it's going to show your high interest level. So if she is pulling away first during the kiss or something like that, you're losing her interest. Okay, and she's exiting. You need to show that you don't need these things. And the way that you do this is by actually being content with your current situation in life as is right now. You have to come from a standpoint of being content. You have to tell yourself, look, I have a soft bed to sleep in. I have a refrigerator full of food. I'm working out. I'm happy. I'm healthy. All my bills are paid. I don't need a hug goodbye. I don't need a kiss goodbye. I'm doing good. Okay? These things will slowly make you weak if you tell yourself you need intimacy, you need affection, and all this stuff. Especially from a woman who oftentimes will exit once hypergamy is not satisfied due to the fact that you show that you need these things. Keep that in mind. So with mistake number 2, the end point that I want to tell you is this. She needs to have slightly higher interest in you so that way hypergamy is satisfied. Okay? So body language mistake number 2 was giving a hug or a kiss goodbye first. You don't want to do that. You want her to be the one to initiate these things. And I'm going to tell you this, if she's not initiating these things, she's probably not really into you. And that's just how it goes, okay? So body language mistake number 3, okay? Any and all public displays of affection. I'm going to say this one more time. Any and all public displays of affection. You do not want to do this. Majority of guys want to show their love for their girlfriend to other people. Okay, this one's so important, I'm just going to repeat the whole thing. Body language mistake number 3. You need to stop doing this. Any and all public displays of affection. If you're in public and affection happens, you want it to be where she gave you that hug first, okay? Or she leaned in closer to you first, or she initiated a kiss when you guys were, out to dinner first or something like that, okay? Any and all public displays of affection that is initiated by the man is going to look like he is trying to signal attachment. Majority of guys want to show their love for their girlfriend to other people, and this is very bad, okay? Because whenever it appears like you're showing off that this is your girlfriend to either social media or to people in real life, or if you're at a party or anything like that, what's going to happen is it's going to actually trigger the opposite thoughts in her mind that you're wanting. It's actually going to create thoughts in her mind where she goes, well, if he wants to show me off like this, is he scared to lose me? If he needs to show me off and say, oh, look at my cute, amazing girlfriend. Oh, I bet you that he's scared to lose me. And then watch her interest start to decline. It will trigger thoughts in her mind to open up attention to other options because you are signaling your attachment level. So guys with the most options that you're going to notice never signal attachment, especially publicly, to their girlfriend or to like one specific woman. They never do this. They don't do this because they know that once you do this, it's the countdown to the end of that relationship starting to dissolve. Okay, so these are the 3 body language mistakes that men make. Now, what we have to do, okay, once we've understood these and we've internalized these, there's a second layer to this, okay? And the second layer is these 2 columns over here. And these 2 columns over here actually might even be more important or just as important as the whole video. And I'm going to explain why. These other 2 columns, what you're going to notice is this gives you a recap so your mind understands that you have to always be aware of these things. So you might be sitting here watching these 3 points that I just made, or you might be sitting here listening to these 3 mistakes that I just taught you, and you're going to say, well, do I have to be this aware at all times? Do I really have to be thinking of these things at all times? Can I just be chill? Can I just be happy? Can I just be calm and relaxed and unaware of these things? And the answer is no. I'm going to show you why. If you got to the end of this video and you ask yourself, do I have to be this aware at all times? The answer is yes. Yes, you do, and here's why. Women care how a man acts, okay? We understand what you care about with your own attraction. I get it. I'm a guy, but you have to put yourself in her shoes. The elements of a man from the inside out, the elements of his internal masculinity, she cares about how he acts, his character, who he is, his internal strength. This is what makes a woman want to stay with a guy. So her hypergamy is looking for reasons at all times, keep in mind, at all times, to disqualify you and abandon you at all times. She is looking for a reason at all times to disqualify you, to basically find a reason that says he is not good enough and disqualify you and abandon the relationship. So no, there is no chill. You don't just get to sit back and turn your mind off and not realize these things. There is no, oh, we're just going to relax. There is no, oh, I'm just going to be myself and do whatever I want right now. And however I act, and she should just be happy with it. No. That is not how it works. She is always watching, and she is always trying to sense if there's weakness. She is always sensing if there's weakness. Here's what I can tell you. It never ends. This dynamic that I just taught you never ends. There is always work. And on top of that, it is a constant struggle, because what you're going to have to know is that since it's always work, that means the higher your interest level gets, the more you have to conceal your interest level with your body language, or you ruin her experience of love and the whole thing dissolves. So for every woman you meet in your life, in your whole life, with amazing chemistry, every single woman that you'll ever meet in your entire life where you tell yourself, wow, we have amazing chemistry. Wow, we get along so well. Wow, look at all the adventures we could go on together. For every woman that you meet in your whole life with amazing chemistry, there will be an internal battle that you will have to have with yourself at all times, okay? An internal battle you have to have with yourself, attempting to not fully reveal your interest level. That means there's more to it than just, oh, my words. My words matter. There's more to it than that. It's your eyes. It's your body language. Okay, your eyes and your body language is what really needs to be monitored at all times, okay? So that way you keep your composure, and your body language will signal your attachment level, okay? She can tell by how long you want to hold that kiss for when she kisses you. She can tell all these things, and all these little things add up. And the more you start to demonstrate your interest level is way up here, the more she says, I think I can do better. And that right there is what we like to call hypergamy. These are the 3 body language mistakes that men make when trying to attract women. If you like this video, I advise you to take this a step further. I advise you to start to learn, understand, and master the language of women, because I've created an entire community where guys are actually starting to learn these things at an even deeper level. And I show you step-by-step processes to start to help you master your dating life with results that will last. And because I've already created a comprehensive system that a guy can just copy-paste into his dating life and start to use it and start to get better results, I know how much I can help you. I need you to see what I created. I need you to see what I created. I need you to see how much time I put into this. This took me so many months to put together for you. Go and check that out. It's down below in the description. Go and do that right now.